That's what I was saying about. Welcome back to the platform, Miss Shay Seeking. I'm back with another video. So that's what I'm saying about this whole situation. Because I'm hearing there's no excuse. Even if whoever this, when it says the scripture that I just put up is like, ye shall know something or whatever like this. I'm thinking, yeah, so what did they do to some of the children after they knew them? Take their database and manipulate it? That wasn't a part of the game. Somebody abused their power or their authority or something like this to take advantage of a situation. You know what I noticed also? Somebody's standing here watching this TV and these people are coming through the screen. That's why I told y'all about, especially when it comes to tarot readers, like subscribing or subscriptions. It's almost like you're allotting them access to you through the screen. In a sense. The wolves. All right, let's go see. I feel like I've been gone all day. The nerve of these people to think that they can put you on some kind of database and have access to any human being or whatever this is that they want. But see, I feel like somebody made a mistake though. They touched something that they was not supposed to touch. Because even if you go back to Genesis, it said no. God said that we can touch everything like this in the beginning. It said, but ye must not touch these things. Somebody wanted like I don't know, somebody I just don't like the energy. It's like somebody hiding some of your money or something in an account. Yes.
Upstairs with Taco.
Okay, whatever. That's with her mom. Um, like somebody's hiding an account or something like this for someone, and then they're allowing people to like, I don't know, sue this person while this money is like, I don't know, held by another person. Like, say some man want to date a woman. She's going to be a wealthy woman. The way her family or her unit set her up, she's going to be a wealthy woman. The person sees this. They want the woman, but they don't want the power that comes with the woman. They don't want the money that comes with the woman. They want to be in charge of the woman fully. It's 2025. So somebody hide this money. So somebody hide this money from their wife or their queen, which again would be some form of treason, which somebody could go to jail for that. Or say it's money laundering. They put it in somebody else's name, or they duplicate this woman and make two of her. They put all the money and assets in one account, and then they have this other woman that's going to be moving forward with one account or one social. Oh, so say they give one person two social security numbers, one holding all the money, and one of them don't. Because like even though I was issued two with my same name on it, with two different numbers, I only used one my entire life. I never used the other one. Since I was 7 years old, I said, oh, I'm going to pick this one. And I picked that one, and I never used the other one. Right? Because I thought they must have made a mistake. Right? I probably was about 9, maybe. I'm like, they must have made a mistake. You know, I'm just going to put this one back under the bed. I just wanted to see what it looked like or whatever like this. So I just picked the one that I wanted to use, and then that's the one I used my entire life. The other one, I don't know what they did with it. But let's say somebody find out that you like a double, that like you have dual citizenship, or that's why you had this, and you're some type of, I don't know, child connected to something, like you have a secret identity or something. Um, so all the money is under one account. So when you get old enough, they'd say, okay, use this account or whatever. So somebody could have put that money in one account, or that money is at there. And then while the money is sitting there, somebody opens up this account and just start giving money, funneling money out to everybody. This fucking hater, whoever this is, they start shelling out money to everybody for like, let's just say it's so much money that it took this person, they got money. These motherfuckers got money already. They got their own money. You don't have money. You actually, when the outside looking in, they looking at you struggle, pinch pennies together to get your lunch. This is somebody that want to date you or think they're going to get married to somebody. That's why I said, you crazy as hell. You think I'm getting married in 2025. It just ain't happening. You know, I look at it, shit. Some of these situations, the marriages are strange. These people can't come back after they dropped you off on your head the day of the wedding 40 years ago, 20 years ago, and then come back because you about to get a new come up. Nah. So, okay. So, like, whoever these people is, you wouldn't think that they'd be taking nothing or stealing or doing some shit like that, because they know how it is to have to make their money. They know how it is to have a lot of money. They know how money is. So you wouldn't think that somebody would want to do that. But this is what somebody did, man. This could be somebody that's also stuck in hell on earth. So they could be stuck in hell on earth. So they created a persona of themselves to become famous and so-called make all this money or this big net worth. But their human body could be connected to you, but you supposed to be one of these people that you could make a second body and be in Hollywood too, and just be a regular person. And then with your intellectual property around a certain age, you will get that money. Somebody is already in something, like already in the industry or something like this, whoever the fuck is doing this or has done this. There's somebody that's famous, like nation renowned, if not world renowned. Okay. So, all right. Um, so, okay. So this person start allowing people to sue you. Like say that you're a royal or something and you can't be sued. Somebody changed the name, put the money on it, and then they give you a fake name. Anybody that want to sue this person, use this money. And they said they can't be sued. They think they all that because they can't be sued. I'ma do it like this so everybody can sue this person. Everybody that feel like they feelings hurt by this person. Every black person sue this black person. And so before this person get this money. Somebody ruined something to come back in and give somebody an offer. To give me an offer or whatever the fuck this is, okay? It's like no getting around it. Like, right? So imagine, let's just say it, just a scenario. Let's just say that you from a group or tribe of people where when you get married, you get allotted billions of dollars. You never knew this, but the person you married knew this. They took your marriage and they let you stay in a marriage and just raise kids and, live paycheck to paycheck for 25 years or something. But they cloned you, maybe took this male or the female, whichever one, cloned the spouse, went on and lived a life somewhere else with billions of dollars, right? If they could have just got this money, they wouldn't have needed to marry you. So me showing up at my wedding, right, means that I have something to do with this money. So if somebody left me behind and left me in a small town as a small town girl and took my money and took my marriage on their back and moved to California or Vegas or Georgia or something like this, and they lived the fancy luxury life with somebody else, not me, or say they killed me or something like this at the wedding night or the night after the wedding, right? Or kidnap me in another city where the honeymoon is, but they panic because they like, you can't just do that. And then they just make a overnight clone and send it back home after the honeymoon. Somebody did some weird shit like this. I guess they just think they real smart or something like this. And whatever this is to feed a whole bunch of people that you don't care about, that you don't like, that been stealing from you, abusing you, using science and technology and different types of avenues, space shuttles, whatever this is, to abuse you, to milk you for your reproductive system, for your mental, for your intellectual property, while they still already got all this money. Like, this is some other shit, man. It's something here that somebody done did here. And everybody going to jail. Somebody want to be cool. This is somebody that maybe they're not really good with making friends or getting groups of people to like them. So this is people that buy people. Show them a good time. Take people on shopping sprees, one by one, get girls, treat them real nice, put them on, leave, get another bitch, put them on. They put everybody on except for the motherfucker that Pope be put on. Like, I feel like somebody gonna say, oh, well, no, it was like the first shall be the last or something. And it's like, no, the fuck is not. I told you, this is my birthday. The first is the first, motherfucker, and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? America first, bitch. I'm not playing. So somebody did something like this here. So they could be allowing people to go in this account or sue this person. Okay? They're all walking away with millions of dollars, acting like it's not mine. And then somebody think that they about to come back in and give you a relationship. Like, if somebody went through that in their life, I don't think they would be thinking about going and realize every single person they came in contact was an op. Nobody's probably going to want to get married again. And they definitely not going to want to marry somebody or the produce or the children from these people that has something to do with this trafficking or this money laundering scam. Espionage, whatever this is here. Now, these people could have left it alone, right? But all these people, everybody else know about this but you. Okay? Everybody else know about this money or who you are but you. Right? Okay? So you, even if you're trying to figure it out, you're supposed to just realize that you got money or you rich. And somebody's supposed to come and say, okay, now you know, here's your information. But somebody's sitting there and watch you wallow around or whatever this is. I also heard today that somebody's like, oh, once you produce the tears, right? So there was a song that came on. And when I was listening to it, it was like, yeah, after the tears or something like this, or falling tears. So it's like somebody wants you to cry, to realize what happened and cry. And then once you cry, they're going to give you the money. But this could be a masculine energy. This could be a female or a feminine energy or a masculine energy. They want you to cry so you can look weak because somebody is being looked at as the emperor. And if you cry about something, they're not going to look at you like the emperor anymore. Okay? But somebody is this is so petty. Like, this is why everybody's going to, we got options and illusions place. This is why, so this person, people could be begging this person, just stop playing around. Like, damn, you playing too much. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we got tower in reverse. Damn, that sucks. So somebody could have even been trying to bring a tower here. Okay? So somebody's like, okay, whatever, but they're not going to be able to bring a tower here. Yeah, clarity way. Somebody is seeing something clearly now here. So when they're talking about angels is working on, there could be people working on these particular case or this case or something like this here. So I'm guessing in the future, if we're moving into this new era, I don't believe in cycles and doors closing, not with God. So, and we're moving into a new era. You would already had to have this money. You would already had to be like at least a millionaire by the time of now, or by the time that the summertime come. If you're not a millionaire, you're going to be cut off from your brain functioning. You're only going to be able to use half of your brain function. You know, you're not going to be able to live the good life. You're not going to be able to enjoy certain things. But let's say 50% of these people that got money, this ain't their money. It's not their money. It's stolen money. It's almost like doing a sweep. That could also be what's going on here. There could be a silent sweep going on across the nation to see, because it's really hard to become like a millionaire or billionaire off of YouTube, I think. People going to claim things like this, claim things like that. They can't claim to be selling drugs. You can't claim that you was working at Amazon and you became a millionaire. So people it's like doing a clean sweep, like like analyzing, using a database to analyze everybody's income in the past 10 years or something like this. Okay. Yeah, judgment is on these people here. Judgment is here, man. Forward movement in the garden. I'm telling you, somebody's not going forward. Something is not going forward with these people. All right. Somebody could have failed a test. Queen of Swords. This person was supposed to bring in some information. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So made it like everybody know that. Damn, last week we all seen in the courtroom they passed that money off to the other girl, the girl that's her copycat or her doppelganger or her single white female. They passed the money off to somebody else. We seen it. They all laughing, right? They're all laughing like, oh, somebody else made away with her money. She's never gonna be able to recuperate from this. All right, or his money, he's never gonna be able to recuperate from this. Um, what was I just saying? This is not the truth. And it's something about oh, and so they're like, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and put cameras in this person's house. How they gonna prove it was us? How they gonna prove all these things? We're gonna, since now tarot readers and seers are losing their powers now because there's nothing else to see. So they want to continue to, they liking what they doing. They want to continue to do this. They weren't real seers in the first place. They could have took a sip from the cup. So imagine these people sip from somebody's cup or something like this, or their energy, or touch somebody in order to give this gift. And that's the only person that everybody went against. The person that they had to touch to get this gift is the only person that out of all these people that they didn't want to get this finances. So everybody would say you got a shot that make you 10 times smarter. Somebody took it from your DNA. Then they created this shot. Somebody wanted you not to, now since they got it or whatever. Oh, it worked on all these people. Okay, well, it was making them feel higher or haughtier or smarter or more intelligent than like the highest form of intelligence, right? Or something like this. Okay. And now that shit is dwindling away, but you still highly intelligent. It's just not super, you're not a super intelligent. They never were either. The energy is rubbing off. But these people are obsessed with you now. So now you can't be a celebrity. You don't want to be a celebrity. You don't want to be an artist. You don't want to be something like this. You want to be who you are. You want to have what's rightfully yours. You want to move on with your life. No, these people want to put a person in the human zoo on display. That's why I told y'all, even back in the day, because somebody can't, they making a lot of money off of, without my permission, of course, okay, or without your permission, somebody is spending a lot of money watching a person and think they just going to, these are black people doing this to a black person, okay, um okay, and then they want to continue to make money off of a person or something like this. Now let's say that every 20 years there's something happen where people get rotated. If people are sick or something like this, they can't be in the Truman Show no more, so they get kicked out of the Truman Show. Okay, let's just say this. But you, one of the people that have been the long lasting in the Truman Show, the past 40 years, you've been able to stay in the Truman Show, no problem. Everybody else then rotated out at least 3 or 4 times already. Your auntie, there's already 4 clones of this person walking around. Your dad, there's 4 clones. They all living different lives. I don't know if these people can keep in touch with them or not, or keep overseer of them or not. I don't know. Let's just imagine something like this. So these people have a dual life, right? They feel like the guidelines, everything is not the same for them. Say the only reason why they have this is because you are a tutor. I like to use the tutor energy as an example. They're not. So if you wake up as the king, you can say, hey, these people are being terrorists with this information. We got to cut them from the doors. They can't continue to access these doors. Yeah. I've never been able to, if I were to be able to go through the doors, I would probably be able to stop them on my own. But if they're going to block me from going through the doors, then shut the whole shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because they're harming people with this. Okay? So you don't have to be on the other side, but you could tell what they're doing on the other side. Where, again, and that means that I would be the boss. And I could call the shots and have them kicked out of it. So these could be the highways and byways that God warned these people was going to get torn down if they got out of hand with something. Or that they was going to eventually get torn down. Because these people feel like they're untouchable. They're doing something over the whole country's head. Right? Now, people could have been doing this, in, over, behind, around the government, something like this, or whatever, on another level, on another scale. Okay? So something like this could be going on as well. All right? But using your image or using my image or something like this here. Okay. Somebody could also have put a chip in somebody. My eyeball been jumping. My eyelid been jumping all day. Yeah, we got these green people. Imagine these people are also trying to say that you or I am foreign because they've been able to find out that like if everybody smoked the same strain of weed or something like this, these people could be tapped in as if they have a soul or as if they have like a powerful mind. So this could be why people keep high all day on weed all day. But say me or you could be in a nail shop. Somebody could be doing your nails, and this nail tech, because they're touching you or touching your fingertips, this person could be getting access to your intellectual property while you're sitting at the table with them.
Where's my headphones at now?
Right? Who? Because I feel like some of these people could have got stuck in.
Where are my headphones?
I don't know. I think it's in the car in the front seat. Some of these people could have gotten stuck in vassals from.
I don't want to go outside.
Okay, hold on a second. Um, they could be getting stuck. I was getting Asian energy when they protected the Asians here with COVID because they was getting beat up, but they were protecting them for something else too, for like a data breach or something like this. So somebody, what did we say at the beginning? I was picking up the fact that these people, different nations, some people signed up for some kind of cowering energy under other nations. So China could be making a clone of me. The clone could look just like me, or it could be a Chinese girl. Russia could be making a clone of me. It look like me, or it don't look like me. It look like a Russian girl. You get what I'm saying? But this is where some of this money is getting shoveled off to. Yeah, we got temperance in reverse. So these waiting patiently people, okay, in reverse here. They're not waiting patiently anymore. It's almost like a bad girls club too, because it's like we'll let you in, but we just letting you in because we hate your fucking husband or we hate your wife and whatever. Or we'll let you in, but you can't tell your wife. You can have one of our girls. You just gonna promise you're gonna get the money and leave your wife or leave your husband or something like this. It's something weird like this. But again, these could be people trying to pay their way into something before they get deported here. But it's like the Trump administration is doing something weird. Like they're aiding and abetting, or I don't even know if they know. I don't even know if they know that they're doing it, but they are. It's like whatever, everything is like reversed. So all the people that were getting sent out of here could be Americans. All the people that's staying behind could be these foreigners or these plants here. They're not American. This could be also why somebody stopped deport. Like these people thought this through really well. All right. But again, let's realize that some people have been kept out of positions of power or something like this, and we're hooked up to eliminate this shit and demolish it right away. They may let us get positions. They may move out of the way or open us or present these opportunities to us in the future, but it's going to be after they clean up all their mess. Grief and sorrow in reverse. So something might be getting put to a halt. These are people that have purchased avatars. Know what I say? Maybe even to work at jobs in kitchens or places where people might do repetitive things or something. Somebody just got so much money they don't want to work in the factory no more, but they need to stay in the Truman Show, so they get an avatar to do their job at the factory. But meanwhile, this person is living in a lap of luxury. You know, how they be like, oh, don't mention nothing to nobody because so they don't ruin it. Well, common sense tell you that, you know, who was saying that when people was winning the lottery? Girl, don't go saying nothing about your lottery money because somebody could just go get it. Like, who was saying that when people was winning the lottery and going on TV with their name on that big old check with the money on there and smiling? Nobody was saying that when people were winning the lottery and stuff like this. So I was wondering, when it comes to this, why are they saying stuff like that? Like, who should be going able to bypass a person and claim anything that belongs to somebody else? You understand? So that means something has been open here. Something has been opened up, like somebody opened up something here, bitch. Okay? It's gonna be a bunch of junky motherfuckers that ain't got a whole bunch of money that's gonna put America in debt. It's like they put these intricate things on it, like no, Russia was dealing with China, and then they made this big deal, and then that made us back after World War II. We was in debt. No, I'm starting to think that this is the same shit. They just trying to make us think about it too hard. That these fallen angels been doing already on this earth all this fucking time, thinking they can use these kind of situations to collect people. To like, that's why I said, like, if I'm living in a house with a person and we like, damn, what can we do to come up, or what can he, and the person like, say this, we're gonna just keep on using at home mom syndrome, right? And I'm talking to my husband about business ideas, and then somebody's like, oh, this your wife or this person, your ex is just mad that they don't know what you got going on. But bitch, that's why I say about these trifling ass hoes. These was women that was third party hovering spirits that was listening to your ideas too when you was talking in the room with your husband at night. They had already stolen a whole bunch of money. So they were, if it was a good enough idea, they will start the idea, bring the husband in or the wife in on it behind your back. And then while you sitting here like somebody is doing something, somebody is like something is going on behind my back. Oh, bitch, you just mad because you don't know. That's my fucking husband, supposedly. Or that's my wife, supposedly. What the fuck you mean? You happy because you know something about a married man or something like this? This is also infidelity. This is also infidelity. This is the infidel. That's why I told y'all a lot of these people was recording you all your life to capture sexual. When if you really knew how to read the Bible, these things like infidelity is also leaving your house and building a whole bit. So you didn't been say you was a motherfucker. You make watches for a living, and it's a multi-billion-dollar. Why would another bitch online? Why would I have to hear about that from another bitch online that I can pick up she in my business? I didn't let her in my business. I never met this bitch. I ain't let her in my house. None of that. But this bitch is up on here talking about, for sure, she talking about my business in my house. Something that happened in my house today. Right? Right? And then these bitches got the nerve to be like, oh, yeah, somebody's just mad because you moving on without them. When in unions or relationships or when people living together or something, when do you do that? Like usually, like that's the person you should hide it. So all these other niggas from the hood know what you doing. These bitches online know what you doing. These bitches at the call center know what you doing. But the husband or wife that's at home that share a house with you, they don't know. I could never trust a motherfucker like that ever in my life. Because it doesn't matter. Like if we in a relationship together or we're doing it together, bitch, what is you doing? What is you doing making money behind my fucking back, especially if I gave you the fucking idea and blocking me from it? And other bitches know about what's going on with our fucking money in our relationship or our marriage. Bitch, please. They got a death here or an ending to something. Like, because at the whole thing, you could have just left, whoever this is, they could have just left the situation. Unless this is like pretend money or monopoly money. Like these people playing with money, you could spend the money, but these demons ain't really gonna be able to spend the money. They would have to put it in Bitcoin or crypto or some shit like this. They would have to spend their money or they're gonna put it in the back end to control other people's lives and move on and control more people and infect more people with their junk DNA or whatever like this and try to make them mind control to obey them. You understand? This is what it almost seemed like. Yeah. This is what it almost seemed like. Mm-hmm. Because imagine a new king arrives. They're supposed to be choosing people that died for them, people that fought for them to the end. They're supposed to be helping these people, getting these people out of jail, something like this. That was falsely. They could have got their license to kill revoked. They could have got this, working for like a king or a queen trapped in another country or something like this. Right? But somebody is rehashing something, all the people that stole from you, and this motherfucker want to come sit up and around you. I'm trying to tell you, man, something is not, something is not right. And that's why I'm saying these people, it's bitch, oh, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Because I wish I would. I wish you would tell me something like this. Just like if I was like I told y'all on here all the time, even at my personal and a mobster, If I agree to be with a mobster, I'm agreeing to be with a mobster. And I probably don't need to ask no questions. I don't need to know nothing about what they're doing. Okay, yeah, the person agreed. Okay. Or you didn't agree, right? And somebody still being a mob. And then now strange things happen around your house. Death threats is coming. Dude, you didn't take that offer, did you? The person lying. And then somebody come in and just wipe out your whole family in the middle. And, there's people tracking your children and shit like this on the school now, on the way to school. Somebody has a responsibility for you idiots out there. If they lifestyle change and they still chained or linked to another person, because if you was that changed and you was that big, you wouldn't have to be connected to that little person that you allegedly left behind or you left out of the makings of your come up. Because some of these people were jealous of you or me and where we were going, and they stole these opportunities again and again and again and again and again. They said, you shouldn't be getting that. You didn't work for that. You don't deserve that. But they deserved it, though, when they stole it from you. You get what I'm saying? Get your ass up out of here. It's time for these people to sit down. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune here and Judgment here. Because I'm telling you, somebody is making a compilation of things that's offensive to make people choose something else for you or say, look how filthy this person is. Oh, this person is a nasty, mean individual. They never seen you treat anybody nasty or mean. They never seen you being nasty or mean to anybody, really. Not that much. But they're straight up and down saying that that's you, so that somebody, and it doesn't matter, bitch, because if it's a professional judge, you put there to do your fucking job. And it don't got nothing to do with whether you like somebody or something like this. If somebody was acting up in your courtroom, you can say, hey, that's in, but if I'm not in your courtroom, you can't say shit to me. If you're trying to do a court case online with me, I don't even know you doing a court case. You just recording what the fuck I'm saying, or you trying to mentally use some tools or weapons or something to make my mind go in another direction. That's interfering with evidence, and the whole court is getting fucking shut down. You know what I'm saying? So whatever this shit is, we're dealing with a fucking invasion here. The war is already here because none of it makes sense. You might as well say that y'all got people from other countries here. They could be from here or from somewhere else, and they're stealing all of our wealth and taking it to other countries. Boom. Just say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just what's going on, dude. They're jealous of America, and they're stealing all our wealth and taking it. We got the World card energy here in reverse. There's an end. This could also be other worlds or the rest of the world with these different countries or continents on here. All right. They could be hyping up these other nations on thievery alone. They're saying America is behind or something, but America is genuine. Everything is supposed to work like a big working mechanism. Somebody brings in this intel, somebody else exercises it this way, somebody else, but they're not looking at it like that because everybody else is just corrupt. Everybody else is corrupt. Yeah. This could also be world card energy here. In reverse could be an injustice here. Even if this was like just the world, right? Or again, they could be in reverse the rest of the continents or whatever this is because of this injustice that they've been doing here. So that's what I'm saying. That, you just showing that you got brain damage. Cause let me get that right. Let me get that understood. I'm at home with you raising your children or something every fucking day. I've been with you for 40 years. But Rebecca that work at your job at the truck shop know about you hiding millions of dollars behind my back in the bank account. Or the fact that you've been working on some type of neuroscience chip and that's what you really do for a living when I thought you was working at the truck station. You get what I'm saying? And then now this bitch online like, yeah, girl, yeah, you got a lot of money saved up. The same thing you didn't want me coming online talking about. This other bitch is over there that you don't know from Adam, Eve, Steve, best believe. And this bitch knows something, and she's so fucking petty. What I'm saying, though, see? She's so fucking petty that she gotta go acknowledge it overline, knowing that another person that at least has basic intel is gonna pick up who the fuck she talking about and what she talking about. Y'all stupid. Yeah, somebody's not going to be able to bring a tower here in a situation. You know, imagine, like I said, even in these situations, I'm embarrassed. Somebody embarrassed me. I want to get this and I want to steal all this person's money or something like this. These people going to get it, man. I'm telling you, Wheel of Fortune. So, these people about to get it, dude. There's future plans for somebody in the garden here. A lot of people could be saying that you're dead or I'm dead or you're brain damaged or you got hit by the COVID thing and your brain ain't never been the same or somebody trying to say something like this. They could be canvassing the nation or canvassing the world to see if anybody still has brain capacity or something, to see who's living and who's dead or something like this. But they already know that about some of us. They're just waiting until whatever this is hits us, but it's probably not going to hit us. It's not going to hit us. This is like Zeus and Gaia sending out that disease and saying anybody that don't want. No, it wasn't Zeus. It was Hades and Gaia got together and made some illness or something like this to give to everybody, so that they could all and they said anybody that's going against them is going to die from this disease or whatever, so they could get something back on track. This is somebody also trying to, when you was little, you was connected to something. You don't know this. You don't even know what it is. But there's two adults out here that been, living a high life, doing the same thing. We can get over on the Empress or the Emperor, right? And now they trying to come back in your energy or something like this. Or they feel stupid now. They got played or something like this. Now they want to come back. It's just like, ew. I don't like people like that. Like, no, thank you. Like, I wouldn't even want it. Like, no. I don't like people talking to me. I don't want people touching me. I don't want to deal with any of these people. I promise you. I want to be the last man standing or something like this. And give me a year just to relate to the fact that this is true. And then we'll see what happens next. Like, these people wanted somebody frozen in time. And then this is also somebody like, oh, damn, am I wrong about whatever, da 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 da. But it's like, yeah, actually you are, because why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? The God already said that, if you do these things around the tree of life or knowledge or whatever, the tree gonna know. God already said these couple things right here. So why did you do that? Who told you to do that? Who told you that that was a good idea ever anyway? Like, who told you that? The enemies. Because I told you, most of these people lose their life before they can go enjoy anything. They don't realize, they know not what they do. It wasn't even only about Jesus, them attacking Jesus for no reason, out of hate and envy, and just didn't know what else put to attack the person. It was also this shit that they didn't got themselves involved with. And you won't be dragging me down up into it with it. Yeah. So somebody could be indecisive, mentally stuck. That's like me about to be serious about marry a bitch, and because she could prove to me that she stole my husband's, or marry a dude because he proven to me that he stole my husband's identity, and da 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 da. Like, some these people goofy as hell. Y'all weird, because that's that injustice for anyone. It's the same thing. Yeah, moving silence is not the way. Somebody got to be loud and proud and speak on whatever this is. A divination abuser is in reverse here. We got the nightmares in reverse as well. Because like I said, you didn't ask the person if they feel like they linked in with somebody. You didn't ask the person if they feel like they communicating with you. You didn't never ask the person nothing. You just went and start doing what the fuck you want to do. And some of these people know that you're not connected to them. That you're not gonna know. This is ridiculous. Somebody trying to act like you're agreeing, like, oh, every time you fall asleep and take a nap, they're like, oh, now you're in a mood swing. What do you mean? I'll get on, listen, I'll be chilling or whatever, and I'll be just, there's nothing going on in my head most of the time. I know how to put my head to emptiness, to peace. Okay? So I'm sitting there, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm watching a video or something. A lot of times I'm watching shit all the time to cover up the space, so that I don't think too hard, for people don't steal my ideas or steal whatever my thoughts, right? So I'm all, people say, oh, you always watching that TV, you always listening, because I'm rooting, I'm trying to, you know, you know what I'm saying? So I don't ponder too long and give something away that I'm not supposed to be giving away, because somebody else could be trying to siphon my intellectual property or go through my mind, right? So then I'll get up, I'll fall asleep or whatever. I don't know how, I'll just fall asleep. I could fall asleep anywhere. I fall asleep, then I wake up like 4 hours later, and and then I'll write something online like such and such and such and such, and then somebody like, oh, then 10 minutes later somebody send me the song. Oh, you having a mood swing? Oh, you having a mood swing? What was you just doing in my sleep? I told you these people always going around begging, or they be coming to, they restricted your channel or my channel so they can come around and hear little clues drop. They got the rest of the information. Instead of giving it to you, they're gonna take that little clue when you drop it and then go do the shit by themselves or something like this. They know you're gonna be thinking it's sketchy. They know, but they don't care. Because some of these people is gonna take the money and run. And some of these people acting like they're gonna come back towards you. But I'm telling you, mostly people may not make it back because there's other eyes watching and they not going to allow you to. Okay, so like you're not running the same way these people watch these people, these things watch you, or these people watch you like this. You're not going to be able to get away. So some of these people could be in another country or something, France, Mexico, whatever this is, South America. That like 10 years ago, I watched a documentary. These people was in South America. Now, that's what I wanted to say too, because me and my person used to watch a lot of documentaries together. Like, imagine that day the person was watching the documentary with me and made up their mind. Okay, yeah, that shit is going to happen. I'm about to go buy a house in South America. They never told me. The person down there in South America got kids and all kind of shit. The kids is in their 20s and shit. Because you watched this documentary 20 fucking years ago that America was going to collapse and people was going to need to buy shit. But this person been back and forth with they clone, back and forth to South America with a whole fucking group of children and shit like this. You get what I'm saying? And then somebody like, girl, you got to stay out of people's business. Bitch, my name is linked to this motherfucker. This person live in the house with me. I need to know what the fuck is going on. But somebody could be acting like you in tune with this network system too, and you're not. They're just using your information or database or blueprint or intel to run whatever this is without you retrieving or benefiting from it at all. It's like me making a cure for AIDS and somebody steal it from me and then go heal a whole bunch of people. Say you got it. Or I'm not gonna put that on me. So say the person got it that was able to invent this. This is the kind of motherfuckers that'll take it while they was poking this person back and forth trying to get the blood unprofessionally without a warrant or without whatever they would need in the science industry to come and get blood from you. Now you find out the big professionals then left. Now it's some people with some rusty needles that's underground that ain't really got the proper things. They poking you and stuff like this. You never had that shit before, but now you got it. And now people want to hide the dosage from you so that you can't get healed when you never agreed to whatever the fuck this is in the first place. That's the kind of shit, this rotten ass shit that I'm talking about here. And it's like you never told. We watched that documentary. We talked about that shit later on. We even brought it up 10 years later. You never told me that you had a property that shit moved you so much. We talked about that shit all night. We talked about that documentary for a week straight. And you never told me that you was even thinking about buying some property there. Even when I said maybe we should go there. No, ain't nothing gonna happen. And then I find out your ass got property there with a whole bunch of kids there. And y'all stealing my fucking money, bitch. I'm about to send a motherfucker, and you think you got to protect, and your bitch has been up here killing all my children. Anything that was produced between me and you, we could have had pregnancies and stuff like this. These people killed the babies every single time. And you think this bitch gonna go and have 20 kids down in Santo Domingo or some shit like this? And my kids is all dead that I was supposed to be breeding with somebody? Bitch, please. Somebody crazy as hell. And somebody like, I don't play about mine. Nigga, those mine, bitch. I was the queen that you married. And it was my power that allotted you these programs and access to this shit. Them my fucking kids. That bitch mine too. Till I find out what the fuck it do to me. You understand? Yeah, we got creeping. Somebody thought that they was fucking slick. We got a spiritual hater. All right. This could also be played out that somebody always get left outside of the loop, right? Something is played out and maybe people come from the screen. You know how like in Fat Albert, how they came across in the screen or whatever like this, okay? Somebody always, like your entire family, this is even like Caroline. The entire family always goes over and they leave Caroline on purpose. as a conduit to the dark world. And Carol Ann got to sit here and watch people that she know, people she knew or something, come around her energy, siphon her energy, drain her. She, you know how in when a ghost or something come around somebody, or when a demon or something try to come around somebody in a movie, and they run circles around that person, and then the person might drop and faint down to weakness, right? And then they wake up hours later, like within the ghost is gone and everything like this. Like, I don't know, somebody's been doing something like this here. Okay. Somebody's been doing something like this. And see how this look like the desert here? Yeah, somebody ain't shit. Okay. And I feel like it's like, remember they had to go, they start turning gray and stuff like this, losing their color, and they had to go back in the screen. But it's like they sent so many people that claim, oh, I tried. Oh man, but they really didn't. These people don't want you on the other side, or you can't, your energy is too pure, but they care about you. Somebody's just not being honest about whatever it is. You know, and again, when they come spinning around your energies, leave you more questions than before. Or you get to the point where you get numb and you like, oh fucking well. You know what I'm saying? How can I destroy whatever these motherfuckers got? Because I'm hearing that I got the opportunity to do so, especially if they stole something from me. And if they think they're gonna continue on with it, Kim Tinko. What? If they think they're gonna continue on with this. You get what I'm saying? Yes, cyberbullying. So they got like they could have somebody having cameras like here watching me in my house doing this video right now. There's a pile of clothes. I remember I told y'all like last week, let me separate these clothes I got out my trunk or whatever out them bags. The pile of clothes still sitting in my living room on the floor. Okay? Because my wrist or my hand or whatever hurts. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for me to pick up stuff, especially with my left hand. So I kind of just, it ain't because I'm that lazy. It ain't because of nothing. It's because my hand is fucked up. Why I'm really having a hard time even just cleaning up one pile of clothes and washing probably like 3 loads of clothes. You get what I'm saying? So whoever this is, they wanted to damage. It's like somebody came back through the TV to crack your hand into a million pieces and fuck your hand up. You know, you could be having gangrene or an infection in your hand, but you never smash your hand. See, this is why people shouldn't have access to people on a certain level, because if somebody get hurt, if somebody is taking your body without your permission out of your house at night and flying it around somewhere, they acting like you're not human, first of all. And second of all, if something get hurt on you, when you wake up the next day, even if you check yourself into the hospital, they're gonna say, have you taken any of these drugs or something? You go in the hospital, you don't know that somebody took your body or did or came in your house and did something, administered something to you. Okay. And then they'll say, oh, this person never go to the doctor. But you know somebody been poking something in your bloodstream. So you can't really even go to the doctor and go to the emergency room and get nothing put in your body, because you don't know what the fuck these crazy ass people that climbed in your window last night put in your fucking blood. All right. So somebody is just doing something like too much. It's like where a whole program is about to get shut the fuck down. Yeah. So they're acting like they're psychic by watching what somebody's doing. And everybody's watching the same person. Everybody's watching the same person or the same small few people. Everybody's watching them. And some goofy ass man is like, oh, I'm just worried about the money right now. Bitch, make it some other kind of fucking way. What is you doing? Somebody took away somebody's voice or took away somebody's freedom or free will or something like this to speak up for themselves and saying, oh, just speak up for yourself. Then they'll tease you online. Oh, speak up for yourself. Oh, you shouldn't refriend anybody that did you wrong. You're not. But obviously you telling me that you seen some people around me that I told not to be around me. You get what I'm saying? So these people are like fucking insane. I feel like these people were in a mental a mental facility and they got out. Donald Trump and them let these fucking people out. Obviously. Straight up. This is what I'm telling you. Obviously. You think you see these people online and on YouTube and shit, and you want to know more about them, bitch? I promise you, you don't with a lot of these people. You do not. You don't. Yeah, we got this ain't shit person that's a bully. They're not tripping on you no more. Somebody could be getting high off of something else. This is also somebody that will give you the insinuation, bring an energy around you, let you figure something out, let you talk about it and say, see, that's why I told you we couldn't let that person in. I knew that person was going to be the loudmouth. I knew this person was going to tell something. Well, bitch, I came here to flip your tables over and burn them bitches. So I don't know what you talking about. We not the same. Like somebody should have been just, either you going to let the fucking person in or out. Not. Like that's like giving somebody like pushing back the goalpost. You didn't even ask me if I want to be a part of your fucking program. I don't. I tell you right now. I tell you right now, I don't want to be a part of whatever the fuck this stupid shit is. You understand? So it's kind of like that. Yeah, that shit is stupid. Mm-hmm. Like I could tell you right now, so you can leave me the fuck alone. Fucking terrorists. Yeah, somebody was. They're not tripping on you, and they're not hustling either. Okay, because that's what I'm telling you. It's like when your mom say, "Give me 10 minutes," and when you was little, and you're like, "Okay," then you ask, "But I said 10 minutes." You asked in 10 minutes. Give me this many. Give me this many, and somebody pushing it back and put. My my guy used to do this to our children. Okay, this is not any personal information. It's just people was probably watching back then too, anyways. But I remember for Christmas, he would we'll all wake up and they'll say, "Oh my goodness, oh please, let's open up the presents." And then I'm like, "Okay, come on," Then we all go walk in the living room, whatever. Then we sit around, and then he be like, "Wait, go wash your hands first. wait, wait, go brush your hair first. Go brush your hair and brush your teeth. Okay, come back." And then they're like, "Okay, can we?" And then they're like, hold on, wait, just okay, sing a Christmas song first. He used to just say, "Well, okay, wait a minute, let's wait until 12 o'clock first." He just used to do anything to prolong the shit. You know what I'm saying? And the kids is like, "Oh my goodness, no!" Like we need to open up these presents. It's like, nope, move that chair over here. Wait, 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 go get a garbage bag for when everybody rip up the paper. You can get the garbage bag. Like any little thing he could think about. You know, he would tell them to do it like while how children is with the gifts, they want to get to it, and he would do that. Okay, so somebody could be doing something like this, and then the kids start getting the attitude, "Come on," or they start flipping out or screaming or crying or something like this, and it's like, okay, 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 this is what somebody's doing. But for you or me, we grown as hell, and this ain't a bunch of gifts sitting in front of you. This is people playing with your life. This is people trying to poison your bloodstream with shit. This is serious stuff. You got a karmic female reverse. So this could be even somebody that went into the industry or something, and they know how fucked up people is in a certain sector of this particular industry. Not just the industry. There's a certain industry that somebody went into. They know that you in the Holy Spirit energy. They know that you not. Matter of fact, they know they split from you 20 years ago. So your experience and their experience is two different things. Their experience with these people and your experience with these people is two different fucking things. Like somebody should be ashamed of themselves, actually. Well, whoever this is here. Cause I'm not gonna put up with the shit. I'm a command they find your ass. And you ain't gonna be able to go doing nothing else to no motherfucking body. You understand? It says hurt egos, going in something relationship, etc. Again, I feel like somebody could have a conservatorship or a contract is over. So there's a health like a health is it a health, like I think it's the emancipation, or it's called something else, where if somebody needs something from you, like you was born a baby just to keep a sister or a brother healthy or something like this, like in that one movie with Abigail Breslin or whatever her name is, and she had to go and tell them people, "Hey, I need this, please help me." They're making me go through all these procedures. I don't want to do this no more. And I was thinking, for whoever situation, they've been doing it for so long. It's like you could have, you know, you could have created something else. Somebody could have did this too, you know. And it's like maybe God is saying that person is time for them to carry their ass home. I'm getting that rage out from Pet Cemetery. Remember that? That used to be, girl, the whole Pet Cemetery movie. Let me tell you, the whole Pet Cemetery movie was not even scary to me. The scariest part that made me cover my eyes when I was real little was the Rachel part. I could not stand that part of the movie. It used to scare the shit out of me because she looked so crazy. And she'd be sitting there, Rachel, Rachel. And I'm like, oh, that lady looks so creepy. And I just, that was the scariest part out of all the other shit in the movie. That was the scariest part. When she was going back in her memories and like, oh, I remember that. And she was looking at me and she was like, Rachel, you know. This is what I'm getting here. Yeah, there's teams too. Because somebody used to be into you and they're not anymore. They could have found somebody they feel like is their match. Okay. Good chemistry, but somebody could just be in their ego too. Yeah, then you got somebody that wants you back. There's other person that don't want you to take this dirty offer. These could be people having to finish up something and like, okay, hurry up, let's finish this shit up. I need to get back to Earth so I can go see what Samantha doing. I know them people about to try to make her sign a contract. Come on, let me get this shit. Like, because these could be split energies or split elements. Like, whatever these elements have to do, you might supposed to have been a part of them, but they denied you for some reason. Which you might be in a situation where you could fight that if you knew what it was. But if you don't know what it was, then you're not gonna be able to fight it, right? Then you would wonder if the person that was so worried about you, why wouldn't they be fighting for it? But I don't know. We can't say what people are doing. That's a lot of stuff is going on that we cannot see on this side. So, um, I was thinking that. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on.